Good evening, everyone. First, I want to extend a heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who came out tonight, not just to immerse yourself in incredible music, but to also engage with the powerful stories shared by our NAMI peers, like Amber and Lauren, who you'll be hearing from later. My name is Antonio Tony Tanner, and I proudly serve as the Executive Director of NAMI Spartanburg, in addition to being a peer facilitator for our Connection Support Group. As a peer, I draw upon my own journey with mental health, grappling with both depression and anxiety. My depression and anxiety have intersectionalities. I stand before you as a Black man of Cuban descent who embraces his identity as a queer man and navigates the challenges of dyslexia. At the age of 10, my struggles with depression and anxiety and anger began to erupt, resulting in 3 tumultuous years marked by emotional outbursts, defiance towards authority, and ongoing struggles in the classroom. These challenges were deeply intertwined with my parents' divorce, the pressure of stepping up to assume the responsibilities of becoming the man of the house, and grappling with my emerging sexual identity. I was silently coming to terms with being gay without even having the language to express it. During this time, music began to be my saving grace. At the age of 10, in the 5th grade, I was playing the bells, keyboard, and the recorder, and participated in 5 school plays and musicals. Music allowed me to breathe and relax. It provided an escape from what I couldn't control and empowered me to create something of my own or emulate it. From the ages of 11 to 13, I sought help through therapy and anger management, navigating the chaotic waters of middle school. My mental health and behavior felt like they were racing along a highway at breakneck speed with no brakes in sight. Yet, time and again, music served as my guiding light. I picked up the trumpet and joined the school jazz and concert bands, and later even dabbled in guitar ensemble with 2 rewarding years. My dedication to music earned me a replica guitar once owned by Darren Milliken from System of a Down, one of my all-time favorite rock bands, whose political passion and raw energy resonate deeply with me, especially on challenging days. In high school, from the ages of 14 to 18, I presented as an extroverted and outgoing teenager, but I struggled to manage my depression and anxiety, especially after I stopped going to therapy. Many nights I would retreat to my room to blast music to drown my cries and screams. During this critical point, music began to be the actual lifeline, providing solace and hope when I otherwise felt lost. The remnants of my parents' divorce dimmed with time, but the anxiety surrounding my sexual identity and the fear of ridicule burdened my spirit. Thankfully, I was blessed with a mother who, sensing my inner conflict, respected my need for space to discover who I truly was. Throughout high school, I actively engaged with music. From freshman to senior years, I proudly marched in the band, playing the mellophone, while also participating in symphonic band and wind symphony as a French horn player. The long hours spent practicing with competitions and striving for grand champions and excellence instilled a sense of purpose, keeping me grounded and providing an invaluable outlet for my feelings, helping to ease the grips of depression and anxiety. The years between 19 and 22 marked the deepest chapter in my life. A period riddled with weight of depression, anxiety, self-esteem issues, and substance abuse. My mental health plummeted to new depths where I turned to alcohol, Xanax bars, and MDMA as a means to numb myself from the pain. I was trapped in a vicious cycle, unaware of how deeply I was hurting myself My world felt perilously close to closing in around me. Yet again, music emerged as my savior. I made the pivotal decision to return to school at Miami-Dade College, Kendall campus, pursuing my associate's degrees in commercial music. Immersing myself in music, I played in various ensembles, including chamber music groups, orchestra, and wind symphony, where I continued to play the French horn. Additionally, I found joy in managing the Opus One Music Club for a year and a half, where I had the incredible opportunity to attend and perform at 2 music symposiums. And one of my proudest moments to this day, I became the manager for the event of the 44th President of the United States Marine Corps Band, a milestone that filled me with immense pride and joy. I graduated with my AA in 2014, and through these experiences, I gradually embraced transformative change, igniting a newfound determination to do it better in my life and for those who share similar journeys. I was about to turn 25 in a month when I became the guardian of my niece, a responsibility I held from October 2015 to the fall of 2018. Being a parent was challenging, but being a parent without being her father was even harder. I was mentally not prepared for this significant life change, but I embraced it out of love for my family and for the love of my beautiful baby girl. During this time, I struggled with feelings of depression and anxiety as my duties as a man of the house were constant reminders of the weight I carried. Once again, music came in to keep me here. I would play all kinds of music and have dance-off with my niece when she was a newborn to the age of 3.5 years old. In the fall of 2018, my brother was finally able to get on his feet, which allowed me to return back to school to pursue my bachelor's degree in commercial music with a minor in psychology. At 34, soon to be 35 in a month, pursuing my master's in advocacy and social policy at Furman, I reflect on the past 10 years. I am still a musician, and I feel the urge to return and play in a band. I have become more self-aware in the struggles with depression and anxiety, even if my mom would say otherwise. Each day remains a challenge, and in the last 3 years, I've experienced 4 severe bouts of depression where I was immobile, not eating for days, and withdrawn from life. On a positive note, I am now 12 years into living as my true self after coming out at 23. The aspect of struggle is behind me, but I have found and learned how to navigate my journey toward becoming my authentic self. In closing, music is and will always be my lifeline. I encourage you all to take a moment after this to donate outside at the NAMI table, because stories like mine, along with Amber and Lauren's, highlight our experiences with mental health and our perseverance. Please join me at our table after this to continue the conversation, to support real talks and real help. Thank you, everyone.